the 1st of November. 1st of November. I'm getting my room fixed, my internet fixed. A little bit bright in here. Can never quite get it quite in here. Anyway, I hope we're all doing extremely well. I might actually get some more light in here. What's the worst that can happen with some light, right? Yeah, so this is our match, basically watch along for the Nottingham Forest Man United game today. We will go over the teams again as they've just come out. Now, don't forget to get into the chat as well. I'm going to say this is the best chat, best community on this platform. We may not be the biggest, but we are the best. Don't ever doubt that at all. We've got SpongeBob behind us, his mate as well, supporting United on this day. Even they're getting up for it as well. So get into the chat, guys. As I say, welcome to everybody. The only thing I do ask was try and be respectful as you possibly can in this chat. As I said, this is an amazing community. Get into this community. It's fantastic. Just be respectful to the community, to the moderators, to me, to yourselves, and we'll get on just good. Otherwise, the ban hammer comes out and you get banned. But we always like to give people a chance. Second of all, I'm not a dictator of this chat. My word is not the be all and the end all. The reason why these streams take so bloody long is because I do generally read out your chat. There are super chats. There are all sorts of stuff on there that are associated with a bigger channel. Not obligation to do so, but that is what we do on here. That is what we do differently with our community. As somebody said yesterday or the day before, they tried to come into our chat. They tried to cause ruckus. Bobby, mate, I don't know what's going on, my friend. I've got internet. My internet seems okay. Internet is up the wazoo. I'm even in a different room today. I'm going to try and open a door. I'm even in an entirely different room today. I don't know what's going on. Internet's fine. I've got full signal, got absolutely full everything today, so I don't know. I can only apologize. Let me know if it sort of stutters. Let me know if it's not great. When it then goes up to YouTube, it might change. I don't know. Let me know if it's still bad. Let me check actually whilst we're talking. YouTube right now is just doing me dirty. No, let me check as well. Let me check. So guys, feel free to get into the chat. Let me know your opinions on the game today. Look, as I say, well, we've got SpongeBob in the back, Patrick Starr supporting this club today, 4 in a row. I'm just going to check the stream, see what it's like. I'm not talking about obviously my stream. I'm literally talking about never mind, just talking out my ass. So yeah, so guys, 4 in a row. I will go through the team. The team is out as well. Let's have a look. Let's see how we are doing. I'm just going to check it. I don't know what is going on. See how we're doing. Yeah, it's awful. It's absolutely terrible. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know. I really don't know. It is awful. I genuinely don't know what to say. It is just shocking. I don't know if I can do anything different. I might try and do something different. Maybe if I just stand still, maybe it will improve. But no, you're right. It is absolutely shocking. I don't know what is going on. I don't know, Scott. I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate. I absolutely don't know what is going on. Let me try and it is horrific. I don't know. Let me try someone else. I don't know if it's improved it at all. That might be better. I don't know. Let me know, because it is okay. Yeah, it's basically something. It's something to do. It's something to do with my internet. It is shockingly bad. So I don't know. I'm going to try and get this down a bit as well. Anyway, hopefully, let's just hope that this stays good, and we can continue and have a good stream. So, yeah, if you're new here, let's go. Ring your provider. Sky, I honestly, right, I pay ridiculous amounts of money. I've got ultra fiber. I think it's like 600 meg fiber. I've got all sorts going on. But look, it seems to be okay now. So let's get to it. Let's get through this game. So let's get excited about today. So CR7, I'll get through the chats as well. What is my score prediction for today? So what's my score prediction for the day? My score prediction for the day is I think we win. I think it's going to be a 3-2. I think it might even be something like a 2-1. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. Now, let's go through the Nottingham Forest team as well. It's a relief that Shesko's starting. Now, I'll give you my opinions as well. Guys, get in there. Let me know opinions. Letitia says it's slightly better. I don't look. I don't know. I got ultra fiber and got an upgrade the other day from 250 to 600 meg. Mate, I generally don't know what's going on. I'm literally indoors. So normally my little studio office room is basically like right next to the router. Well, it's in the other room, but I'm literally like the router is like just there. So I don't know what is going on. I have no idea. But I will absolutely find out, because it is a bag of shit. Anyway, so let's go through the teams. Let's go see what we are looking at today. So Lemens in goal, Luke Shaw, Delict, Yoro, Dallo, Ahmad, Casemiro, Fernandez, Cunha, Mbermo, Shesko. Chilip Play says, hi JB. Hi Chilip, I hope you're doing extremely well. All the best to our boys against Forest. Letitia, legend, of course. I've got nothing to say. As I've said before, same team. Bobby says 2-0 to United is going to be a tough game. It's good to go through the chat. Frugal Boy says we will win this game. Come on, let's go. Glory. 4 in a row. Danny B, big up JB, legend of the chat. I know. So hopefully now, this is going to get better. Scott says 4-1. So Scott, I've got you. I've got Bobby down as a 0-2. I've got Scott on a 4-1. Got CR7 on a 3-1. That says, has Liverpool v Man United? Mate, that's been and gone. That's done and dusted. That's been and gone. That game is long gone. Is long gone. And we won that game, of course. Did. So Forest. Now, I really like this Forest team. So you got Sells and Goes, Milinkovic, Savona, Murillo, Williams, Douglas, Anderson, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs-White, Ndoye, and Jesus or Jesus up front. That's a good team. That is a good team. I don't know why Forest are at the bottom. Well, I do, because they haven't been great. If we win and other games go in our favour, we can end up second, I think. Didn't you see the Liverpool game? So, I am. Let's just say it's going to be a difficult game. Now, where do I think we'll struggle today? And I think it's only Mummy Council says Shesko scoring a hat trick today. Look, get in your predictions. Let me know what you think is going to happen today. Arda says, nah, I was busy. I don't quite know where you've been, my friend. But we definitely won. SpongeBob reckons that we're going to win like 5-0. Patrick Starr, bit of a miserable git, reckons that we're going to lose. I reckon we're going to do a 3-2, 3-3, 3-3-1. City Ground, look, City Ground's going to be a very, very difficult place to go. Let's go to the standings today. So I don't know. So if we win, Blue Edits, hi JB, hope you're doing well. I am a friend. I am doing extremely well. I hope you are as well. Forest have lost 4 of the first 5 Premier League games and has a draw. I'm looking. I'm looking. So I'm looking at this table. So let's go back. So who's playing today? So today we've got two playing right now. So we've got Brighton and Leeds playing today. So we've got Brighton. So we've got Liverpool tonight, Chelsea tonight. So we've got Brighton, Brentford, Arsenal, Burnley, Leeds. So Brentford. So yeah, we could. I think we could go up as far as second. I think. I think that's where we could go today. Let's have a little look. I think we could. Yeah. Liverpool City, Chelsea, Spurs. Blue Edit says my parrot is in a very bad shape and about to die. I'm not sad. He's quite old. I'm just going to move on. I don't really know what to make of that. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I don't really know what to make of that. Look, parrots are animals too. I mean, I'll tell you a story. My daughter had a hamster, and obviously having a hamster, it lived quite old, and by the end, this thing was blind, had no fur, couldn't basically walk anymore, and this thing just wanted to let it free its final fight. Exactly. So the hamster was just like hanging on in there. This thing wanted to go, but my daughter had to go to school. So my wife basically nursed this hamster who wanted to basically just go, leave this world behind, and she nursed this thing all day until my daughter came home. And literally, the moment that she came home, she saw the hamster. Then the hamster went to the wheel in the sky. Yeah, parrots, animals. You know, they've all got their time. Scott said, "Glory, glory, Man United," which is true. Which is so. Look, I'm excited. I can't make his week. I'll make it worse. Score prediction 3-1. Come on, guys. We can do this. I know we can do this today. Big shout out today to those fans who have gone away. Those match going fans. Hopefully they can. One of the things that their job is to do today is to basically, we need to silence that crowd. Forest are gonna have possession. Forest's average possession is about 54%. Ours is about 50%. So we do give up a little bit of possession. They have high volume of shots. Forest do. We convert more of ours, but we still create more chances. I think Forest are going to play with a low block. Before Deitch, they were very much not great defensively. Lots of volume of shot. All with the players Indoy, Hudson, Gibbs, White, Jesus, Anderson. Those players pushing them forward. Lots and lots of shots, volumes of shots. Spending time crossing the ball. There's no Chris Wood today, so I think that if we can score early, Letitia says we have to make it 4 in a row. Look, Letitia, we do, and this week, what we've seen this week is we've seen a lot of channels, and today this is about me being united with everybody, and I'm not necessarily going to call people out right now. I've seen some stuff this week talking about winning leagues and Champions Leagues and that sort of stuff. Now, for us to do that, we need to win these games. Forest are a good side on paper. They're 18th in the league, but these are the teams we need to beat. We look at that side, and I look at that side, and I go, some great players in there. But then if I'm sitting there with my Champions League hat on, and we want to go and we want to play the Bayerns of this world, and we want to play the Madrids of this world, and we want to go and we want to do this stuff, like Adoy rejected Chelsea, right? And again, I'm not having a pop at these players, but I'm just saying that the mentality that we've got to have. I'm giving respect to Jesus. I'm giving respect to Ndoye, to Gibbs White, to Luis. Luis, Aston Villa. Juventus. wasn't great, you know. So Elliot Anderson was at Newcastle, you know, like had to be sold. These players are great players. I'm not disputing that, but what I'm saying is, if we want to be fighting for a league title, if we want to be, as all these other fan channels are saying, you know, we need to be respecting them, but you also need to be taking a step back and saying, you know, like, we are better than these players. You know, we are bigger than these players. You know, we shouldn't fear Gibbs White. We shouldn't fear Gibbs White. Well, whether or not he's a great player, we shouldn't be. You know, Cunha, Casemiro. We should absolutely, you know, Fernandez, Casemiro, for pivot to work, we need to score early. So if we score early, I think we set ourselves up and we've got a great chance, because then Forest then have to come out of that low block. And that's where I think that we do some fantastic stuff. I'm pleased that we're not playing Mason Mount today, on the basis that I think now Amorim really trusts Šeško. For me, this shows that he's really trusting this side for the first time in a long time. And I'm the biggest critic of these plays and of this team where it is deserved. For the first time, I feel confident in this squad. You know, I feel like we've got a squad that actually respects the fan base, who's actually playing for the manager, playing for this fan base. But as a serious fan says, 44% of all goals scored by Dutch teams come from set pieces. The real test for United will come when players like Mbeumo, Casemiro, Lemens are off the ball or missing. And you make a good point. You know what happens? JB is accompanied by Patrick and SpongeBob. I am accompanied. SpongeBob is wearing my actual top that I had when I was about 10. Loretta, thank you. I hope he does, because I've been a good person, or tried to be a good person my entire life. So I hope so. Welcome to the chat. Feel free to get involved. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. 24 of you watching. Literally just give us a like. I'd love you to subscribe. It'd be absolutely immense. But literally just giving me a quick like on the video. I can't even tell you what it does. It costs you nothing but a button press, and it is literally free. I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe. I'd love you to subscribe. It'd be amazing to get you into this community. Bobby, he does, mate. I love it. Jesus plays for Forest. So guys, give us a like. 30 people watching. Give us a quick like. It really does help this channel out so much. You cannot believe. And let's get to it. So I've got my funky green tea thing here as well, which is quite nice. Raring to go. Loretta says the fool says in their heart there is no. Well, all I'm going to say, the most important thing to me is family. Are you a fan of Matcha? I am, actually. So this is this is going to sound bad, but it's not meant to be. So I take all sorts of supplements and stuff, right? So I basically, like, I run a lot, I go to the gym a lot, and I'm a man of a certain age, so we need certain additional legal things to help us out. So, you know, I take creatine, I take matcha tea as well, but I've got this matcha green tea stuff as well, which is matcha tea but mixed in with like other things as well, which is really good. Yeah, I'd probably say the best thing, and again, I would always say I'll prefix this. Milton Share says, hi, hello. I'll always prefix this with whatever I say. Obviously, go and speak to your GP first and all that sort of stuff. I would say the best thing to take is creatine. I'd say that. I think probably one of the best things that you can take. Amazing stuff. So, but again, I would always say that's just my opinion. Go and consult your GP or your health professional. I hope that you take some vitamin D. Yeah, I do, Bart. I do suffer in the winter. I do have a mental health condition. Under control, but you know, double tap the screen, guys. Yeah, guys, just double tap the screen. I can't even tell you how much it helps us out. It is not begging. It's more so to get into this amazing community of people. Milton shares, I'm from Liberia, West Africa. Welcome, my friend. I'm glad that you're here. The more people, the better. The Banhammer's come out. Scott is on it as well. Scott is on the Banhammer. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants. We've got Patrick Starr. We've got all sorts going on in here today. What Scott said. I've oh, Scotty, I love it, my friend. I love it. So let's get into the team against it. If you have just joined, the United team is Le Mans in goal, Shaw, De Ligt, Yoro, Dalot, Casemiro, Fernandez, and Boomer Kunyashevsko. That is what the team is. I'm glad. Now, there was a comment I think somebody made the day before yesterday about Le Mans. You know, is he going to start? Is Bienda going to start in goal? You know, would you start Bienda in goal? Give Le Mans a rest? No, 100% not. I'm so impressed with Le Mans. I think Le Mans has been, whether or not Le Mans is going to be the greatest keeper since Schmeichel, who knows? Who knows? And I'm not expecting that as well. I just think he has something different. I think Amorim's done something very, very, very clever. I think he has actually low key upgraded the squad. Yoro playing again, I think this is brilliant news. I think Yoro playing today for me is fantastic. I'm glad that Yoro's back into this team as well. I'm liking it, you know. So for the first time again, I'm seeing that he's not just playing players out of survival mode anymore. I don't just think that he's doing it to prove a point. I think he's got a set team. Now, we all know how I feel about certain players, and I'm purposely not going to mention them today, even though my eyes started to twitch. Chip plays at Yoro's quality. I agree with you. I'm just hoping that everybody has a good game today. Where I do worry today is that left-hand side. I'm going to take my opinion out. I'm just going to say Luke Shaw and a Dalot down that side today. Now, my worry down that side is Gibbs White, Jesus, Ndoye, Anderson. I do think that they will overload. Our first unchanged team under Amorim shows that he's found a settled team. I agree. JB, if United come in the top 4, will you get a United badge tattoo? If United win the league, I will. Has to be something big. And I will get one. I don't have one, by the way. I don't have any. But if United do win the league, then I will get one. I will get one. Top 2 then. Ask me closer to the time. I feel like to ink my body forever. I think it needs a little bit more than a top 2 finish. I think it needs a Premier League finish. You just realised you have a goalkeeper shirt. Yeah, I do. I do have the keeper shirt. I love this shirt. 10 years ago, we did, King. We did. Thank you for that. I do love these random statements. Interesting statement. I don't know if anybody saw that, King. That Vin Diesel, Michael legend. I did see that Vin Diesel actually said, and this is to go away because this is what we do in here because I read your chats. I did see Vin Diesel basically saying that he wants to do another Fast and the Furious, but the only way that he would do it is if Paul Walker was in it. So he sort of inadvertently announced there's going to be another Fast and the Furious, but with Paul Walker in it, or Brian, whatever his name is in it. I don't know. I I don't know how they're going to do that. How they're going to CGI him in it. So apparently there's going to be a new Fast and the Furious with Paul Walker, or a version of Paul, because I know Paul Walker's got a brother who looks like him. So don't know if they're going to use him in that, but that is apparently what they're going to do. Exactly, Scott. Exactly, my friend. Let's have a little look. You know you like bleach, so I'll make an edit for you and tag you. Oh, amazing. Tulip, yes, please. That will be amazing. I do love a little bit of bleach. I've not seen bleach in a little while, actually, but yeah, Tulip plays legend. I do love a little bit of bleach. And we are, guys, and we're talking about, obviously, I don't know if anybody knows the anime bleach, not the actual stuff that you use to clean with, which I'm sure that you guys are intelligent people, so you know. Blue Edit says goalkeeper kit should be more common in my place. Agreed. I've ordered 3 retro kits, and on my next order, bleach the anime, lol. Well, you know, exactly, Tulip. You know, I don't need to make it clear to you, because you know your stuff. So I've got some kits on order that are going to come. I've got the ViewCam black one, because I refuse to give money to United at the moment in terms of the Glazers. So I've gone and got some retro kits. I've gone and got my favourite kit of all time, which is the 90 to 92 triangular blue and white one. Then I've gone and got the gold and green one, and then I've gone and got the black one, and I'm going to go get probably the goalkeeper ones next as well. So I agree with you. I think goalkeeper kit should be more commonplace, 100%. Frugal Boy says United feeling confident. The AI world is wild. I agree. Using well, and that's it, mate. That's it, mate. You know, I think it. You know, people will do anything for money. Come on, lads, hit that exact. Look, 41 in the chat. Just give us a like. Just give us a like. That's and right. And how's about this, right? If the likes get up to 100, so if we get over like 100 likes today, then I will give away 3 retro shirts, right? So there's a web, but the only condition on that is you do have to live in the UK, and as long as they do the retro shirts. So there's a website that I use, and if we get these likes up to 100, then I'll give away 3 retro shirts. So hit that button. Yeah, then I will give 3 shirts away. Also, as well, if you wanna obviously get one of those, make sure the likes get up to 100, and then yeah, then we'll oh, I wonder if I can do a poll or something. Yeah, then I'll give away 3 shirts. How about that? I'll give away 3 retro shirts. I'll you don't have to have a United shirt either. Whatever shirts they do on the website, I'll send me your size, send me whatever it is, and I'll give away 3 retro shirts. I can't say any fairer than that. So if we get up them likes, I'll give something back as a thank you. I will give 3 retro shirts away. Can't say fairer than that. Anime JB, I love anime, mate. Are you buying the original kits? Well, I'm not buying the original kits. I'm buying the retro remade ones. You know, they are. What's your favorite keeper kit? My favorite keeper kit is the green one from, I think it's like 93, 94 season, I think. I'm gonna order it, so and I quite like the same blue. I also like that white one that they did as well. So absolutely fantastic kit. The kits are expensive. JB, good for you. It's sad that the past few years I've had to root for Arsenal to win the league. Lesser of 3 evils. They've bottled it every time. I think this year is the best. Liam Mill says, hi, hello, my friend. Hit the like button. William Curry says, hi, I'm a United fan. Are you excited for the game? William, I am, a friend. Can't wait for the game. I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait for the game at all. I'm going to let me create a little poll in the chat. Let's do who will win. I know it's a stupid question, but I'm going to put that in there. There you go. How much does a retro shot? The retro shirts, I think they come out to about 40 quid. I think. Let's have a little look. I'm a United fan. The green one, Big Pete had in '99. Yes. Paul Brady says, would you fight Goldbridge if he offered you out? Look, I love these questions. All I'm going to say on that is I respect the guy completely. And if it was for an amount of money, 100%. If it was for an amount of money, then 100%. It's something that, if it was like one of those charity match things, Paul, then I would. But if you offered me a fight on the street, then no. For many reasons. I'm not going to get into bravado and all that sort of stuff. But all I'm saying is I wouldn't fancy his chances for many reasons. Snicky says, Leeds, how much does the retro shirt cost? I jinx these polls. I would fight Goldbridge, set it up. I love it. Look, respected guy. If anybody walked up to me on the street and said, look, do you want to fight? My first answer is going to be no. Different story if somebody then decides to, start it, then that's a different thing. But look, if it was for an amount of money to give away, 100%. And if it was for good fun and it was in good sport and it was to give something back to people, 100%. Look, Paul, if you want to try to set it up, 100%, but it would all be in the spirit of fun. I had a match this morning and I won 7-0. William, legend. I bet you feel amazing. I'm going to put another poll up as well. Can I do that? I don't think I can I? United's going to win. Of course we're going to win. Yeah, so let me know. I want to know again who you. So far, I think what I want to know. Battle of the fan base. JB versus Goldbridge. Sean Dyche is getting sacked. I love it. See, I think what should happen, right, is that if that was to happen, I think he has to give an amount of subscribers to us. I think I don't know what he'd want off of me. But I mean, who wants to see exactly? I mean, who wants to see two middle-aged men scrapping over subscribers? I think it'd be hilarious. I think, to be honest, I do think the fight would be over quite quickly. My cash would be on me. But you never know. There's always like a puncher's chance, isn't there? There's always like a lucky punch involved. Lee Mill says William for Ballon d'Or. Winner take all the subs. Agree. I think if he loses, then he's got to give me like the full ownership of his channel. I think that's only fair. Goldbridge would slap you all over Manchester. Look, you're entitled to your opinion. Number one, he doesn't live there, so that's not going to happen. Look, all I'm saying is if that's what you think, let's just say I surprise people every single day. So that's all I'm saying. Doesn't mean the fight won't be there. Look, you do know that no one's having a fight, right? You do know this, and it would be a. I wish. The thing is, I wish that I could say more, but basically, the more that I say, the more of a knob that I look. So I'm not going to say anything. I'll leave people come to their own conclusions. You only fight where you live. DIS 123. Look, mate, if you want to set it up, if you want to set it up, you know, set up a fight between me and bloody Goldbridge. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Banhammer. Back why we'll Bobby, I don't know, mate. I don't know, because apparently people want people to fight. I don't know. Redodess says, why do you look like a ref? Probably because I'm older. Kiki Pasta says, hi dad. Don't think you're my daughter. I've pretty much been to the birth of all of my children, and I don't remember you. Messi or Cristiano. Peter, I'll always say this, is that Messi is a gift from God. Cristiano is the epitome of hard work. Goldbridge is from Nottingham. He is. When's the last time you watched a match at Old Trafford? I went there. I went there last year, actually. I went there. Was it 2 years ago now? It must have been two years ago. When did I go there? I went there for the Chelsea game, actually. Because I worked up there for a bit, and I had a really good, and like I've got a friend who actually is a season ticket holder, so I went a couple of times. So there was a spate about 2 years ago where I think I went consecutively, or like I think I went to 3 home games or 2 home games in the space of like a month or something like that. Who you support? United, my friend. United. SpongeBob is also a United fan as well. SM says United suck. That's not very nice, is it? Oh, Scott. Now he's on it. Let us watch the match together. Not only you, show us the TV, my friend. I for legal reasons I can't. Because it means that I'd get sued to buggery. So I absolutely can't. That's just the way that it works. Undefeated said we'll win 4-0 today. Which is the best club of the Premier League? United. Paul Brady said, I'll tell Mark you called him a wimp. Paul Sterling, look, Paul, I'm probably regret what I'm about to say. I will, for a charity match, right, I would pretty much fight most people. I wouldn't care if I lost. If it was for an amount of money to give to people, then it's a worthy cause, right? I've got no problem in doing that, right? 100%. 100%. Karine says, I subbed and buy. Hello. That's all I'm saying. Is it doesn't matter to me whether I win or lose. I'll have to train anyway, so I'd love to train, and it would be a spectacle. I'd absolutely love to do something, whether it would be see what I would say back is, could Goldbridge do a 10k? Could he do like 100k? Because I can. I tell triple threat, JB versus Goldbridge versus Polar Bear, but only if the Polar Bear has no paws. But just to be clear, we don't beat up innocent creatures. That is only if they're attacking. I watched the United versus Brighton. We lost 3-1. It was last season. Paul will have to be a super chat because he does read normal chats. Paul, when yeah, look. Just give me a second. Look, I do get through so many different chats. This is what we do here. Do chats. That's why I do respect your opinion. Do you support sacking the manager? I'm not even going to answer that question, because if you're here before, then you know what I mean. United will win, I hope. So Goldbridge is really scary. Leave him alone. He's all right, Goldbridge. where you watching the UEFA Champions League final when United played Chelsea years ago? I was in a pub. I was in a pub with some friends, and it was probably the '99 final was worse, way worse. I was at work and I was watching the final in a pub in London. Lee says, Trans on Sport. Hi, sir. Which country are you from? I'm from the UK. What's the largest animal you think you could take on? I'm loving these. This is hilarious. What animal do I think that I could take on? See, I reckon probably some. I don't know, because I don't want to fight like stuff. I suppose if a big dog was coming at me, I don't know, because people underestimate the power of like animals. So let's just say you'd say, I don't know, I'd take on like a polar bear, right? No chance, zero chance, absolutely zero chance, right? Anything with a little bit of weight and a bit of pace coming at you at full speed is difficult. It's difficult, right? Maybe a big dog. Anything weighing more than about 17, 18 stone, and you ain't got no chance. United are on a roll for the last couple of games. Yes, they are. United is the best. Dean, I agree. The 10 minutes to kick off. Let's see where we are. So I don't know where you guys are watching this from, if you are able to watch this today. So we're going to get into it. The game is sort of starting. In case you don't know the team lineups, Lemens, Dalot, Yoro, Delict, Luke Shaw, Fernandez, Casemiro, and Mbeumo, Cunha, Shesko. That is where we are. Also, what I have said at the top of the show, why is everyone trying to get you to fight somebody? Because they clearly do. I think boxing, the boxing of people on YouTube, and I'm not even a name really. Look, if it gets the channel exposure, happy days. I don't know why. I think people think that because I wear specs and I'm a bit grey, I think they'll think that I'm a little bit of what's the word of I don't know, a little bit of a lightweight. But Baka Baba says a kangaroo. Kangaroos, mate, don't underestimate a kangaroo. He looks like Eddie Hearn. JB versus Luke Shaw. Tells you what, right? Luke Shaw's a stocky old thing. I don't know. I'd have to train against Luke Shaw. As long as I got to cut the punches in, I'll be happy. I reckon as long as I could give him a little bit of like a black eye, then I'll be happy. But Luke Shaw, mate, I reckon he can punch hard. He's a stocky bloke. He's about 6 foot. I'm 5'10", 6 foot, and I reckon he's about what? About 12 stone. I mean, I'm about that as well. I don't know. I think against Luke Shaw, I think it'd be all right. I think what I could do with Luke Shaw is I think that I could move around enough, and I think by about the third round, I think he'd be like injured. But I tell you what, I wouldn't want to take a punch from Luke Shaw, because I reckon he's quite tough. William says, I despise Dallo. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with Senny? Right now, compared to where we were, 9. MMA or good old fashioned boxing? Bobby, for me, it's good old fashioned boxing. MMA, respect MMA. I do like it. I followed boxing my whole life. MMA MMA for quite a bit. But boxing for me, I think it's a naturalist sport. MMA fighters, don't get me wrong, they are tough as F. They are absolutely. JB to put Shaw in an armbar, mate. I've been watching exactly. I'll do a stunner on him. Who's your best boxer ever? My best boxer ever. I like Calzaghe. I really like Calzaghe. In terms of boxers, I mean, I liked. Oh Jesus Christ! No, we're going back. I mean, Calzaghe for me was was the one. Again, I like Hatton. Lennox Lewis, I did like him, but I always thought he was a little bit. Lennox Lewis he grew into boxing. Don't get me wrong, really fantastic boxer. I loved a bit of Tyson though. Like Holyfield, I loved that sort of era as well. Muhammad Ali, you've got to give him that as well. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, there's so. I think this current crop of boxers is very much overrated. I really do. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see what is going on. Let's have a little look. What's going on now? Who do I like? I think Fraser for me as well. Do I remember Prince Nazim? I do. Good boxer, but I just always thought I never liked that style. I never did. Good boxer. Manny Pacquiao, fantastic as well. I really liked him. Joe Fraser as well. I really liked him as well. Larry Holmes, Sonny Liston, all good guys. I was Royal Sports Studios. Hi, my friend. I hope you're doing extremely well as well. What was his name? Riddick Bowe as well. I thought he was always quite good as well. So I really did like those guys. There's only one Pacquiao Tyson for me. I'm getting ready. Thank you, William, legend of the chat, Rocky Marciano. So the teams are coming out, guys. We are coming out. I'm hoping. Are you going dogging tonight? Down the line, not tonight. My match reaction will be straight after the game as well. So I'll do a match reaction straight after the game as well. Come on, United. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get organised a little bit. Let's get more organised. Sitting on a sodding beanbag as well. Right, come on, United. Where are we? So I'm just hoping that this. All right, here we go. So remember as well, guys, if we get to 100 likes, so just get in there with the likes. I will give away 3 retro shirts as well. The only caveat to that is you have to be UK based, so I will have to send it there, but I will give away 3 retro shirts. Down the line says, come on, Sunderland. They don't have to be United shirts. So basically whatever they've got on the website, I'll give away 3 retro shirts. So get in there, give us a like, and then I'll continue it basically until I will put it on to the next one, and then the first video that gets 100 likes, then I'll give away 3 retro shirts. So let's see if we can get to 100. I think SpongeBob moved. SpongeBob's excited. SpongeBob is really excited. So Senny Larman's in goal. Yoro, Delict, Luke Shaw, Dallo, Ahmad, Casemiro, Fernandez, Shesko and Burmo, and Cunha. So this match is about to give away. Do you like Stockport or Salford the most? I'm a regular now. Yes, you are. Thank you, Reese. Furniture and Beds. I'm loving the name, by the way. Legend, my friend. Stockport. I've only ever been through Stockport via a train. To be honest with you. So let's get to this today. Obviously, I'm just going to say as well that obviously, I'm listening to a game because I'm unable to watch the game because it's embargoed. Wink, wink. So do I cycle? I don't. I weight train and I run a lot as well. I do all sorts of training. I do all sorts of training. I do cycle in a gym, but I basically I'm a what you would call a hybrid athlete. I hate that term, but yeah, I run quite a lot. I run ultra marathons, 5Ks, 10Ks. I weight train as well. So I'm always keeping myself fit. I do box a little bit as well. I do a little bit of boxing as well. The game is on a is it, Bobby? I'm just, what is my resting heart rate? My resting heart rate is about 40. My resting heart rate is about 40. So when I go for like a blood test or have to have like a test, I always set the alarms off because my heart rate is so low. So my heart rate is quite low. My whatchamacallit, what's it bloody called, with my old man brain, my VO2 max is at the moment sitting around about 160, no, sitting around about 65 as well. So have you ever talked to Goldbridge? No, I haven't, JC. No, I never spoken to Goldbridge. Julian Edelman, is that you? Julian no, it's not, my friend. Do you use Garmin? I do. I use the Fenix 7. So good. So this is a good start to the match. Good start to the match. So let's see how we do. BDM says hello. So look, get into the chat, get in there, give us your likes. If we get to 100 likes, I will give away 3 shirts. That's up to you guys. The onus is on you guys, and if you do that, I will give away 3 shirts if we get to like 100 likes. Retro shirts. So yeah, let's get into it. So don't mess around with that, Casemiro. I'm going to get this out. This is a very, very close ground. They are playing that low block. Win that ball. Go on. That's a nice header by Shaw. Out on this side. Gibbs White. Yeah, you can really hear those Forest fans, and again, very much nice, comfortable header. United says Opus for the health. You can already see the game plan already. Forest are coming out quick, coming out fast. I wonder how long they can maintain this. Where's Dino? I don't know actually. That's a very, very good question. Where is Dino? All right. Bruno Fernandez, 10 years ago. Yeah, I know you've already said that, my friend. That's a great header. That's a great header down. That's nice. Go on, Delo. Cross it. Go on. Oh, unlucky. Delo's actually got it into the box. Oh, that's gone, Casemiro. That's it. Go on, Ahmad. Go on in Burmo. Go on, Chesko. Oh, United at it again. That was a nice. So Casemiro initially lost that ball towards the centre of the park. Got it back to Ahmad, and Burmo get in there. Forest do look up for it. So do we. That's another good cross. That's a very, very unlucky. Chesko there. Corner. That's a corner. Is it not a corner? There should be a corner kick. Let's see, Frugal Boy. Corner kick. So let's see if we can make this corner count. Get in there with your comments. So Mbermo with this corner. Delict's up there, Shaw's up there, Delo, Chesko moving, get in there. Header, no. It's gone back out to it. Another corner, gone back out for another corner as well. Away there by Milinkovic. I subbed on my 3 other account. Scott, you're a legend, my friend. Thank you, my friend. let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get. I want to give away some shirts. I want to give away some retro shirts. Get this up to 100. And Burmo again. Get in there. Oof. Easy. We don't. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Nice. Ahmad back there. Easy. So what they did there, Ahmad was back. Ahmad absolutely out sprinted Jesus. Easy work for him. Delete to Euro. 4 minutes in. Even Stevens, I think so far. Forest do look up for this as well. So do we. Lamans. Yeah. Sure. That's nice. That's really nice. That's really nice play. That's lovely by Shesko. That's great by Shesko. Ahmad got them. Yeah. Really nice. He really has. He's quick. Back to Luke Shaw. A nice passage play there. Have to say, really good passage of play. Back to Burmo. Go on, Bruno. Nicely wide there to Delo. What's Delo going to do? Come on, Delo. Cunha. Bruno. Delo. Get it in there. Shesk and Burmo. Good header. Damn. Win this ball back. Anderson. That's nice. Nice by Anderson there. Really nice. Good tackle, Luke Shaw. Good tackle, Luke Shaw. Forest's job today is clearly pressing wise, loving the back three when Martinez is back. It'll be banging. So far, so good. Luke Shaw looks like he's doing all right as well today. So this is going to be a tough game today. United are obviously still in it. 6 minutes gone. All right, let's win this ball back. Williams. That's nice. Go to him. Adoy, go to him. Jesus, don't let him shoot. Oh, tackle. Luke Shaw. Another good tackle by Luke Shaw there so far. Luke Shaw is playing really well today. How are we doing it? A little bit late to the show, Dino. Good start. Forest are doing what they do really well. They're getting the ball to the flanks, getting the ball in the box. Jesus turn and shoot. Luke Shaw did really well there. Even start. We've had 2 corners, done nothing with the corners. Shesko's had a side to a goal. Now this is where Forest are really dangerous. This is where we need to get this ball out. Sleeping, get this out. We absolutely slept on that one. Get it out. Header over. Slept. Milinkovic, we can't. We absolutely slept on that. Free cross. Milinkovic could not get his head on that one at all. I think probably Delo did enough there. But again, what we're seeing is what we expected to see. Forest with this ball again. Lots of volume. Ndoye. Shot. Good save. Straight in. But again, what we're seeing, lots of shots from Forest. That's another shot. Ndoye with a good shot there. Come on, guys. Come on. Right. Lots of noise. We need to ride this out. Attack. Forest are attacking. Right. Get this out. Shot. Get this out. Again, lots of balls into this box. Well done, Euro. Good header out, Euro. Attack it. Win that second ball. In Burmo. In Forest. Luke Shaldini. Luke Shaw is doing all right. Okay. So what we are seeing right now, Forest have come to win. They have come to win. Forest are here to win. United have to match them. Absolutely must. Get into this game, get that ball down. Ahmad, that's not great, but Ahmad there, good tackle. Well done, Casemiro, De Ligt. What was that for? What was that for? It's a good job they're finishing this poor Dino. It's there. Right. Again, crosses. I'm not happy with all these crosses into the box. We need to get out. We need to get out. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Bruno. Mmunga Winter says, hi, we need to slow it on for them crosses. We do. I mean, that's 4 crosses into the box. We need to cut those out completely. Go on, in Burmo. Long ball at FC again. I don't think that's going to work in this game. Honestly, Forest were more clinical. They'd be a real threat. I agree completely. It's not a bad start. Forest have had the best start, or having the better start as it was already. Right. Luis, ball to feet, quick passes, and I think this is what we need today against this team. 48 of Sean Dyche's goals come from set pieces, Liam, and I can see that coming from across today. Can see it coming from a corner. Come on, Shesko. Press. But Cloughie was better than Ferguson, though, just be honest. Disagree. I disagree. Different eras. I think it has to be said. What Cloughie did is a different era, but I think that even Cloughie would probably say that Ferguson was a better manager. I mean, you can have that debate. I'm not going to have that debate right now, but in my humble opinion, I think Fergie was better. Forest though out of possession using good old 4-4-2. Who says it can't work? Exactly that. They are. They're really good out of possession, and the thing that they do really well is that they've got Luis and Anderson in there. Luis, the fact that he's on the ground, I think could be a bonus for us. I don't wish injury on any player at all. It looks like Luis, I think, is going down. He's crying timber. He is going down, by the way. Yeah, this is not looking good. I think he's probably out of it. Luis is down, so there's going to be lots of injury time. I think Luis is down and out. So get into the chat if you need, or if you are watching it, let me know. Hamstring by the looks of it. We need to high pressure. They have legs all over the pitch. They do. They've come out and they started fast. Look, they've got Anderson in that midfield again. Now I think we struggle in that pivot again and again and again. 5-3-5-9. So no yellow says hi, hello. Luis is coming off. Douglas Luis is injured. I think when we're talking about players that we could have signed and we could have loaned in this season, I am sort of glad that we didn't sign him, because he's been quite injury prone. Hopefully he settles down, we can come into the game. And I think we do need to grow into this game. And what's surprising me at the moment is, look, when we spoke about the game and we spoke about, what could possibly happen, Do you think United should target Elliot Anderson? I do think we should do, but not at that price. Not at that price of 100 million. Big W for us with yeah, agreed. I do agree with that as well. Yates has come on. I don't know too much about Yates, to be honest with you. So he's going to kick that long. United really need to start pressing here. Need to start pressing better. That's better. That's better by Bruno. Go on, Shesko. Oh, come on, ref. They just let Shesko cross in the box. Get this out. Don't let him shoot. Oof. Again, Forest is exactly what people have been saying. I mean, Shesko then was just left on a crumpled heap on that floor. So I don't know what the referee was doing there. But Hudson-Odoi, I mean, we look lackluster. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we look like we've come out ready for a game. We get the first goal, the heads will drop, and this is what I'm hoping for. This beanbag is doing my head in. Here we go. Let's just put it this way: we have not come out like we have in previous games. So Senny Lamens kicks that backwards. Good lead by Yoro. That's it. Come on, Cunha. We need to get this ball down. Go on, Cunha. Go on, Cunha. Go on, Shesko. Oh, Shesko. No backlift at all there. Again, that's what Cunha does so well. He runs with that ball. Run. And then guess what? Shot. Lost my little head things. Would you like Tranmere to beat Stockport today? Got no skin in that game, my friend. Arsenal scored, of course. I will check on those results as well. I'm going to change my headset over to this thing. Foul. You might be able to hear the game for a second. Bruno Fernandes has just gone down. There we go. Bruno Fernandes has just gone down, and he's up again. Let's see what the other scores are. So the other scores at the moment are. Brighton 1, Leeds 0, Arsenal 1, Fulham 1. The Arsenal goal coming from the jeans wearing Gyökeres. So Gyökeres has scored for Arsenal. So 1-0 to Arsenal. One of the best comments I've heard about him is that he basically looks like he runs around in jeans. I love it. So well done to Gyökeres for scoring. About time. I don't know what is going on now. Here we go. Right. Scotty go for Arsenal. Gyökeres has scored. United have come out a little bit slower. I don't think they've come out. They do show some good stuff. Oh, Cunha. I like Cunha. I really like Cunha. Cunha so far has looked the most busy. Absolutely looked the most busy. If they can't defend the set piece, sit down, silence. It's true. So guys, get into the comments, get into the likes, give this stream a like. Let us know where you're watching from today. If the video gets 100 likes, then I'm a man of my word, and I will give away 3 retro shirts. The only caveat to that is you do have to be based in the UK, and I will give you and I will give away 3 retro shirts. That's a good Casemiro, and lucky Casemiro there. 18 minutes in. Quite even Stevens so far. Any country or UK only, I'm afraid. At the moment, you can only get into those likes, and I will give away. It does have to be from a specific site, but I will of course let you guys know. And we're back. So United, come on, Burmo. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Bruno. Go on. That's it. Cunha. Tell you what, if we're looking at auditions, Anderson is playing very, very well. Just dispossessed Cunha like he wasn't even there. So nearly 20 minutes in, Forest look a little bit up for this, and I do agree with Dino. We need to press. We're not putting them under pressure. That's better. That's better. That's much better. That's much better. It's much better from Bruno. If you lose to Forest, you're all crying for Amorim to be sacked again. No, Benja. No. I'm hoping. Sean says, "How are you managing to watch the 3 p.m. game?" All I'm saying, Sean. Go on, Shesko. Go on. Oh, Shesko. What a bad touch. All I'm saying, Sean, is can't watch it. All I'm saying is you just need to get yourself a VPN, and then if you get yourself a VPN, then you can, there are sites that you can use. I'm not saying that that's what I'm using, but if you so wished, you could do. But it is witchcraft. It is all I'm saying is that if you were to go to a website called Viaplay. It's a Dutch website. I believe I've got a friend who lives there in Holland. His name is AB, and if you use a VPN, you can do wizardry with it. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. So United, and these are the games that we've got to conquer. I think if we and this is what will be the telling, interesting thing for me is those channels who were saying that we're going to win a league. These are the games that we need to win. They're 18th in the league. I don't think that they are an 18th in the league team. We've come to their ground. There's no easy games in the Premier League. And they are doing what I said they would do. They are overloading us. They're taking shots. They are getting crosses into the box. They're pegging us back. We are allowing them to get crosses into the box. I don't know why. That's a great header. Go on, Cunha. I love Cunha's work. Chelsea v Spurs in 2 hours. What's your prediction? I think it's going to be a 2-2. Gibbs White, Ndoye. You're going to cross it again. Another cross. Get it out, Cunha. No, United need to show more now. I'd honestly be happy getting European football one way or another this season. I agree with you completely. Again, those who are, and this is a match really more so for people. Bloody hell, beanbag. This is a match really that is going to test people's mentality. I think this is going to be a very, very difficult match, which it is already. This is a huge game. It is. Exactly, Dino. Exactly. When we don't like being stretched. Go on in, Burmo. There is no one there. There's no one there. Go on, Shesko. Press him. Go on, Shesko. Press him. Press. Where's the press? Go on, Delict. We are playing. We're playing Sean Dyche ball. Go on, Casemiro. That's it. Go on, Ahmad. Referee, what are you doing? Honestly, what is he doing? He is just letting. Oh God, this beanbag. He's just letting these fouls. Honestly, I'm struggling with this beanbag. Absolutely struggling. Men of a certain age should absolutely not sit on beanbags. Oh, absolutely not. Go on, Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke Shaw. Go on. Oh, let's go. I think so. I think if Forest score, then Forest can just keep in that low block, and I think we'll struggle to break it down. The referees winding me up today. JB got kicked to his daughter's room. I'm in here, mate, because I've got to be. Otherwise, I don't get a bloody internet signal. Shocking. I thought I'd never hear JB tune on Luke Shaw, and neither did I, mate. United need to. So 25 minutes gone. It is not horrific. I wonder if Forest will run out of steam at some point. Again, they're having these lots of volumes of shot, as we've spoken about. Who knew when you sat in your kid's room they'd have the best internet? It is shocking, mate. It is shocking. My office studio thing, I'm getting it all sorted out today because it is awful. Gets half time, and I probably will look to the bench. We need something different. I don't think that, you know, we're playing with a wily team. We're playing against a wily manager. Delo and Luke Shaw, absolutely. What is he doing? What is he doing? Honestly, what was going on there? Fucking Delo. What is wrong with Delo? I mean, absolutely horrific. And that's what I said before the start of the game. What they'll do is they will absolutely target that side. They'll target Luke Shaw side. Fucking Delo again. I mean, Delo is awful. Delo is probably at the moment overtaking Luke Shaw for me. Delo is awful. What was that? What is he doing? He's got no pace. It was like sprinting back, but it would go on and burn. Delo is, someone take him off. Dino, like I try my hardest to support Luke Shaw. I mean, Luke Shaw has started off the game well, but they've got no pace. They've got no pace. And as I said before the game, if you watch it there, it's all there in black and white. They will target the low Shaw side because they've got no pace. Any pace, any ball, saying this all season, any balls in between the left or right centre back causes us problems. Liam, basically there was an opportunity, one ball over the top between Delo and Shaw, and basically, and they were in. Delo has got no pace. I mean, Luke Shaw's been okay, but just then he got exposed for pace. He just got exposed for pace. There's not a lot going on. That was a good ball by Shaw. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Ahmad. Good save, Ahmad. Good shot. Go on, Cunha. Come on, Cunha. Casemiro, do something with it. Offside. The Lone Shaw decided to have a sit down. Love your shirt. Thank you, Jamie. I do have some more shirts on order as well. So this is a more modern one. I do have some. That's a good shot there by Ahmad. Nearly half an hour in. I think it's a very similar story to what we saw against Fulham. I think what we saw, against Fulham, I think particularly, is we're letting again a good Premier League team. Look, they beat Porto. Okay. I know under Big Ange they weren't particularly great, but what they do is what they've been doing all season is they've been having shots. They get crosses into the box. They have pacey sort of wing players, and we've got fucking Delo and Luke Shaw who are about as quick as my nan on a Zimmer frame. And my nan's not been alive for 15 years, so, and she's probably still quicker than they are now. That ball over the top there, Delo's got no pace. What we needed to do is have a really fast start. Needed to come in and keep this and keep the ground quiet. We're not doing that. So I think, and I agree with you, Scott. I think we are playing on the counter attack. Shesko is not really working with Shesko right now. I think it can work, but if you were looking at both teams and saying who's on the unbeaten streak, and I would say it was Forest. Ahmad and Mbeumo are just so good together. That side's brilliant. Get Maz on for sure. Oh, I'd get a bag of sand on. Look, Luke Shaw has started off well. Luke Shaw has started off okay. My problem with Luke Shaw is actually today so far is his pace. He just got exposed there for pace. He's had two really good tackles, a good little interplay, but he just got exposed. He's just too slow. Get fucking Delo off. Get him off. I can't watch it anymore. He's dreadful. He's got no pace. Go on, Bruno. Cunha again. Am I banned? You... Look, I don't want to ban you. I'd get Dorgu on. Am I banned? But you're banned now, aren't you, Wally? In possession, Shaw's been okay about possession. And that's exactly it. Luke Shaw has got no pace. Luke Shaw's got, and again, he's just done well there. He's just done well there with Gibbs White. Only if you bought Kirk as well. Come on. I like what Yoro and Delit are doing there. They're just slowing the game down, trying to get some control back in this game. Below looking like an old man playing in the senior league. We look tired. We don't look at it at all today. Portuguese, get it out. That's another good header by Luke Shaw. That's really well done by Bruno. Go on, Cunha. Go on, Mbeumo. They're definitely trying to mark him out of the game. Go on, Mbeumo. Get in the box. Go on, Shesko. Oh, good header. That was unlucky. So you've got the Forest player running hell for leather to keep the ball in from going out for a corner, and not one of our players are sprinting running after that ball. So basically, no, that has gone out. So Savonis just literally run a bust the gut to keep that ball in, and none of our players have run after it. I don't know what Aaron can do. Come on, Chess. Yes, get in there. Get in there. Casemiro, get in there. 1-0, Casemiro, get in there. Come on. Get in there, Casemiro, 1-0. Get in there. Go on, Casemiro. Get in there. Shut up, Delo. Shut up, Delo. What are you talking about? And this is why I've actually been giving Casemiro a little bit of praise recently as well. Look, Casemiro, you know, he might be the old man of the team. He might not be the quickest. He might not be the best in the period. But when we go compact, I'm still right in what I say about him. But you know, if there's a player I think has been probably the surprise package for me this season is Casemiro. He's been a real surprise for me this season. He's not the quickest. He's always a yellow card away from a red card, but I actually think he's been a decent player. So now we really need to capitalise on this. So 1-0, Casemiro from a corner. And some people may say that is a probably corner that we shouldn't have had. Was it a corner that we should have got? Savona busted a gut. Look, Savona busted a gut to get that. He didn't. And he went out. Forest fans, or they may argue now that basically that shouldn't have been a corner. In my opinion, it was a corner, but you know. So at the moment, get out. So at the moment, just to let you know, currently, by the way, United are second. But let's get through this game first. So currently, with that goal, it puts us second up in the league, 6 points behind Arsenal. So let's get through this game. Go on in, Burr, mate. Oh, this beanbag, honestly, like absolutely can't be dealing with a beanbag. No man of 42 should be dealing with a sodding beanbag. Who will win? Second place charges on Dino. Just needed Bournemouth, Spurs, Sunderland to lose, and this game is not over. Oh, get it out! Well done, Delo. Well done, Delo. Well, oh, go on, Ahmad. That's fantastic. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. On a break. Go on. Oh, Ahmad, go on. Unlucky. This is much better. Much better now. Much better. Ben just says 2-0 to Arsenal. 2-0 to the Gunners. Blade Runner Rice. Arsenal are a good team, aren't they? It looks like it's up to United to catch them. It looks like it's up to us to try and catch Arsenal. I'm kidding, by the way. That's better. Go on, Casemiro. Go on, Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Bruno. Oh, Bruno. Bruno's just jumped in here and injured himself. Casemiro's just jumped in the air and injured himself. Let's take a look. Oh, for God. So Anderson is standing there and Casemiro runs and jumps in the air. Obviously still really happy just because he scored a goal and basically just overshoots it and lands on himself and breaks himself. Oh, come on, mate. Come on. Good old Casemiro. Oh. No, get up. Go on, Ahmad. Ahmad again's been great in this game. Go on, Shesko. Go on, Shesko. Come on, Shesko. Got to keep chasing. All it is taking an injury to Gabriel and Saliba, and you're done. United are currently sitting second. Go on, Luke Shaw. Get it out. I want to see some more pressing. Nice. Delo for me. 38 minutes in, first half. Gyökeres versus Shesko. I don't think either have particularly set the world on fire. That's a nice play by Forest. There's an overlap. Get to him in Burmo. Get to him in Burmo. Oh, honestly, if Forest could actually shoot, we would be in so much trouble. And Burmo, don't know what he's doing there. Don't know what he's doing there. Don't know what he's doing there. Ndoye. I did whenever Forest get the ball, I almost feel like you can let them shoot all day and they're not going to score. Shesko is technically better than Flopperez. Go on, Euro. That's a great header by Euro. That's Casemiro. Honestly, he's playing like prime. Oh, Delo. Oh my God, Delo is so bad. What? So Delo is so bad. Get him off. Delo is so bad. So this is back out now with Ahmad. Ahmad, who I think has had a really, really good game as well. Bruno, I think, has also had a good game. Nothing spectacular. Casemiro, who's having a game of his life. Cunha, Delo, who's just, I don't know what he sees in Delo. Luke Shaw's had a steady game. We beat you in the second game, Benja. Go on, Lamans. Straight out. So we will talk about the first half in a bit. They keep showing this Savona corner, not corner. I think you could probably argue that it was a corner. Again, if we win this game, they will use it. They will use to stick to beat. It's better now. They've updated it more. That's a great header by Casemiro. Great header by Casemiro. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Oh. Tulip Play says, I'll take a win any way we can get it, Jam, you're not. Tulip, and that's it. It doesn't matter. I tell you what, there is such a contrast. There's such a contrast in us. Ahmad, again, I don't quite know what that was about. There's a contrast to that Ahmad and Bumo side, Euro side, compared to that Cunha, Dallo, and Luke Shaw side. It is ridiculous. It's like night and day. Go on, Delict. Delict clearing up again. Casemiro 34. Bet not have a go at him now. No, Jenny, I will. I'll always have a pop. When look, what great save by Lamens. What was that? It was offside anyway. A little ball over the top. I'm from Kazakhstan. Welcome, my friend. Who was that again? Oh, it's Delo again. It's Delo again. Delo loses his man again. Delo loses his man again. Lamens, great save. Lamens, I mean, he didn't know. He didn't know it was going to be offside. Delo again. I get this idiot off. You're second in the league. Close him down. Go on. Well done, Shaw. Well done, Shaw. I look. I'm going to say it. I think Luke Shaw's just had another. I think Luke Shaw's playing the best I've seen him play. Lamens, Delict. When do you think Martinez will be back? Oh, look, if you listen to other channels, he's back. He's not back. He won't be back until after the international break, basically. I don't know how many games in. I don't think he's back anytime soon. Luke Shaw out of possession is not great, but he's been good today. Luke Shaw's doing some good stuff today. I will come back on Jenny's comment in a second. Take I Shaw Mill day of the week, mate. No, disagree with you. Disagree on Luke Shaw. Out of possession, did you not see Luke Shaw just got fucking skinned? Like, Luke Shaw got absolutely destroyed, right? So when they attack us, Luke Shaw is facing up to a player. He's made some great tackles today. I'm not going to say that he's not. In terms of, but again, Luke Shaw is having to make up for the mistakes that Delo and he are making down that side. So he is recovering himself, right? Luke Shaw, and again, Dallo, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my God. Dallo is just, somebody get him off. Somebody get him off. He basically is. That is exactly what Luke Shaw is today. Luke Shaw is being an anchor. Luke Shaw's got no pace. Luke Shaw, there was an opportunity, I don't know whether you saw it or not, where Luke Shaw and got absolutely spanked for pace. I'm saying that Luke Shaw is having a pretty good game, but he's playing an anchor role because he's got no pace. He's actually playing okay today. He's actually doing okay. And as for Casemiro, I've already said that Casemiro has got better and better and better. If you've listened to me, you listened to the show the last week or so, I've actually given Casemiro praise. I've actually been saying there's a reason why Ugarte cannot get into the team. There's a reason why Mainu can't get into this team in that position, because Casemiro at 34, whilst I don't think that he is the future, whilst I don't think that he is the best, he's the best that we've got, and he's actually playing okay. So I'm not going to change my opinion based on 3 games. I'm saying that based on these last 3 games, they are playing better. They're in form. Do I think overall as players they're good? No. Casemiro at 34 years old should not be getting into this side, but he is. Casemiro's having a purple patch, and I think Casemiro is doing well. Oh, Delo again. Get Delo off. We are struggling. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Well done, Cunha. Well done, Cunha. Keeper and other players bailing out Delo. This guy needs to come off. He's so poor. Anyone says he's playing well, they need to get their eyes checked. He's awful today. This is probably one of the worst games I've seen him play. It looks like he's like running on ice. You saw the league. You're second in the table all the way. Should you never get behind them, mate? But your opinion fair. Other than that, Jenny, I am behind the team. Like the whole week, I've refused to name players. Right, I've refused all week, Jenny, to say that these players. I've refused to have an opinion on these players. Refused to, because I want to support them. But in game, I have to say what I see in game. And Forest are coming on the attack again, and I have to say what I see. I'm not going to say, Forest are so poor attacking wise, so poor. But I will come back onto your opinion as well, because again, what I do on here is I'm not dismissing your opinion, but I think it's fair that I get to have my comeback on that on your view as well. Not because I'm disregarding your view, just because I think it's only fair that I have my say as well. Get this out. Oof. So as we all said half time. So as we all said there, this is going to be a tough game. If Forest could actually shoot, it would be a different game. this is a hard place to go. Now, Jenny, as you're saying, I've seen the league. We're second in this league right now. Look, it is half time. When you watch something, Jenny, this is how I see it, right? This whole week, and I hope most of the subscriber base would agree that I've refrained from going in on many players, right, this week. I've even had a bit of a come down and said that Casemiro is probably our better centre midfielder and he's playing well. I disagree that Casemiro is a fantastic player. He's good in certain positions. He's basically the best that we've got now. I think he's better in a more defensive, compact pivot than he is in a wide pivot, and he's playing well today. Luke Shaw today, for me, out of possession, he's struggling really badly with pace. I think that's why he's playing more back as an anchor. But I think he's doing okay. He's done some really good stuff today. So again, I think he's having a good game. Fucking Delo is not. He's awful. He's terrible today. He's absolutely trash. I don't know what is happening there. But Jenny, but what I won't do, and this is not me, I can't watch a game and watch Forest have a lot of the ball, watch them have shots, watch Forest at times skin our left wing back, skin our centre back, and just go, oh, United are so brilliant. Oh, I love them so much. I'm just going to support them, whatever they do. Oh my God, we're winning 1-0. Oh, we're second in the league. I'm going to forgive everybody and let's hold hands and let's be friends because that is what we should do because this team is winning. Oh my God, it's brilliant. No, look, if that's what you want to do, then that's great. But if we don't talk about these players, right, then how do we move some of these players on? How do we know what players are not right for this team? Because otherwise you get to a situation whereby, let's just say Onana was still in this team and we'd be winning these games where he was letting in goals, right? Silly goals. If I read what you're saying right, and I should just get behind this team, I should be going, oh, Nana's a great player. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's shit. It doesn't matter if he lets in goals. It doesn't matter if we win 4-3, 7-5. I can't be like that. That's not how this works. I am behind this team. But when I see it in game from minute to minute, I'm going to comment. Today, and you give me your opinions at halftime. I don't know what you've seen, but I will give you my opinion on it as well. Let's just get to halftime. So Tulip, am I seeing and hearing it's get him off? It is. Get Maz on a halftime. I absolutely would. We do need Mazraoui on. Did Luis get hurt? He did. Was pretty early. Hit the like button. Everybody was definitely a corner. I agree. Mustafa says, hi, hello. I said it will be a tough game. I think we both said that. We need to come out on the second half and fight. We do. Trust me, mate, it's take Alex Ferguson 4 years to win a trophy. You need to give the manager, or your fans need to give your manager. He will come great. Jenny, if you've watched me on this channel, I'm behind this manager, right? I've been behind him all pre-season. I've been taking pelters since pre-season, saying I would give the manager time based on he's not got his team, based on this reason, based on it's not his formation. The Grimsby game, when we got battered and I was getting hammered, I basically even said then that I support. Oh God, it's bloody beanbag. I even said then that I would support this coach. Trust me, you're talking to the wrong person. I've been supporting this coach throughout the whole of this, and as many of us have. And even if the worst was to happen today, I'm still in. So I give him as much time as we need. Dino says we have rode our luck at times at Forest. When more clinical, they'd be in ahead. Casemiro still dictates the tempo when used right. I agree. Jamie says if they sub Delo for Dorgu, will they switch sides with Ahmad? Casemiro's off-ball awareness keeps us stable. I do agree. Bobby says 2-0, come on. Oh my God, just flipped over to the clickbait stand and he's saying that Shaw has been world-class today and Delo has been very good. I don't think Delo's been well. Look, I think he's been good today. Fucking Delo has been shit. Delo has been awful. I don't see how anybody, and I know we all watch football in a different way. That's something that I'll always say this, right? Is that people, oh, God, that's too bloody bright. I'll always say that people watch football. I'm just gonna have to change the the light in here. It's bugging the life out of me. Come on. Is that on? No. Right. Get some light in here, guys. All right. Here we go. Right. Whew. Right. Let's get some light in here. Oh, get my old man body. Let's get my old man body back down on this bloody beanbag. So, what are we saying? What are we saying? So, Luke Shaw playing at Maldini today. I would not go that far. I really wouldn't. Probably going to be a scrappy second half. Just need to hold on for the dear lives. Mark chatting shit as he always does. I don't know what game he's watching. If he thinks that Luke Shaw has been world class today, he's watching a different game to me. Look, Luke Shaw today is making up for his own mistakes, and he is playing well today. Like I'm not going to dispute he's playing well, but he's making up for his partners in crime's mess. Up Chelsea, De Ligt and Casemiro have been class today. I agree with you. I think, look, Luke Shaw is getting the plaudits today because him and his mate, they're not very good down that side. They both don't have pace. That ball over the top, was it by Anderson? Absolutely smashed. You never see Yoro get exposed like that. You never see De Ligt get exposed as bad as that ever, right? And because they're making up for their own mistakes and they're making up for that side, they suddenly become world class because they're having to do more work. If you notice and you look at Yoro, he doesn't have to do that much recovery work. He doesn't have to do that much work because he doesn't make that many mistakes. And fucking Delo, get him off. He has been absolutely dog today. Look, I respect people's opinions and people are going to have their opinions on this, but nah, absolutely dog today. I'll get behind a Goff, like get behind the squad. Luke Shaw playing like Maldini today. No. Sure, Omni playing well because of the World Cup being around the corner. 7. I think. Look, I don't think Luke Shaw has played well at all. In the previous games, I think he's been okay. I think today, he's played well, but I think he's playing well because he's having to make up mistakes. If you look at both sides, if you look at the Yoro and Bumo Aman side, they're not getting exposed. So Yoro doesn't have to do worldly tackles. He doesn't have to chuck himself against the ball. Whereas you look at that in Burmo, fucking Delo and Luke Shaw side, they're all having to work hard to cover to make up for Luke Shaw's lack of pace and make up for just that side. So, do I think that Luke Shaw has been good today? Yes, I do. Do I think that fucking Delo's been good today? No, he's been awful. He's been absolutely dog today. Delo needs to be dropped. I'm sick of saying it. I agree with you. What's happening with Casemiro? Casemiro's been decent today. Casemiro's got a good head in. Again, I like when we score first. What I like is then Casemiro becomes more of the destroyer, more of the disruptor. That's what I like about that, and he's doing really, really well at that today. I think he's been good. Bruno, I think, has had a steady game. Again, nothing spectacular really, but I think he's doing the best he can. I like the performance again today. I do. I'm not expecting him to play like prime, but I like his little flicks, his little stuff. Everything he's doing today is for progression of the team, and I quite like that today. Shaw's played okay, but it's because Dalot's been so bad. I agree with you. Football has left him, Jamie Carragher, and Casemiro. I think Bruce Lee is better than the whole United squad, even in their peak. Your thoughts? Manga, in terms of what, mate? Is Bruce Lee better at football than this squad? No. Is Bruce Lee better at what is it called? Wing chuck or whatever he called it? Yes. I don't understand the relevance, mate. Was Bruce Lee a better athlete? Possibly. I don't know, mate. I don't know. You need to give me some more context. Asadullah, we love United. Look, that is why we're all here, my friend. Get into the chat as well. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know if you are watching the game. I'll give you my brief thoughts on the game. First half, look, we know we're in a game. Let's just put it that way. It was never going to be easy. I think those of you who maybe thought it was going to be a really easy game today, like SpongeBob and Patrick, thought it was going to be an easy game. Mo said, "What's the score? 1-0 to United." Patrick Starr thought that basically the worst would happen today. SpongeBob thought that we were going to win 5-0. I don't know what SpongeBob is on about. He ain't got a clue. But it was always going to be a close game. I think some of us predicted 2-1, 3-2, a very, very, very close game. And I think that's what we're seeing. I think Forest are going to have their chances. I do think that we do need to win. I'm concerned about the Luke Shaw side. I'm not going to lie. I think if we change that, I think we'll be better. But Forest, Anderson, if you're looking for a performance today as an audition, Anderson is a great player. I think Casemiro's been good. Hot take: Cristiano is the best winger in the Premier League history. What are your thoughts? Can you describe the goal? Okay, fine. So it was a clearance out. Savona, the centre back for Forest, tried to keep it in, so there will be some contention on that. He didn't manage to. Corner from the left-hand side, came right across. Casemiro came in, headed it into the left-hand corner. Goal. Simple as that. We've had our opportunities as well. Will that guy get his haircut, or I'd be shot forever? Well, at the moment, it would suggest that he's going to get his haircut. It would suggest he's going to get his haircut. So at the moment, so let's see. Rage baiting is crazy. Manga, you're not rage baiting, mate. It's not. Can someone explain to people who come in here and rage bait? Because that's not rage bait to me. I think when people come in with their hot takes, that's not rage baiting. That's just thick. I think people need to understand that when you come on and you come in and you rage bait, at least make it worthy of a rage bait. So you're coming on, trying to rage bait a United fan base. Oh God, this beanbag. By saying that Cristiano, a player that we love, is basically the best winger ever in the Premier League. Well, Cristiano, one of our best players. Oh my God, one of the best players of all time. We're gonna rage bait on him. Oh, we're gonna rage. That Cristiano Ronaldo, one of our legends. He's not great. He's shit. I can't stand him. Angry. People are thick. I'm sorry. Some people are just a bit a bit dense, aren't they? So I just don't get it sometimes. Dave says, will that guy? Yes, he will. The guy Barber's waiting. People will get banned. Hope he does get his haircut. I get most people, lads, is what they do best. Exactly that. Here we go. Right. Come out for the second half. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Go on, Dallo. So if you have just got into the chat, you've got 45 minutes to get this video up to 100 likes. If it gets to 100 likes, as I say, I will give away 3 retro shirts, UK based only. Let's see if we can do that. This beanbag is not good. JB versus the bag. The bag's winning. The bag is winning right now. The bag is absolutely winning. So just kicked off again. Same teams come out. There is no changes being made so far. The bag is winning so far. No. There we go. All right. Come on, Lamens. Oh. Not the best kick, but okay. All right. The sun is shining over the city ground. There's an aerial shot of the city ground, and it's looking nice. Looking nice. There's no excuses. Back up with Savona. Cross into the box. Get it out. Who is that? Get it out. Ahmad. Oh, corner. Ahmad should not be winning that header there, but he has. So well done to Ahmad. So we've got a corner. Forest has got a corner. I tell you, he's done well to win that. So this is the same side that we scored from. Get it out. Good punch by Lamens. Great punch by Lamens. Absolute fantastic punch. Really good punch. It's so nice to have it. It's so nice to have a keeper that can actually punch the ball. This beanbag. I'm going to beat this beanbag up. Come on. Right. Anderson with a great ball there. Dallo again. That's a great ball. Great ball and get it out. Crosses into the... Fuck's sake! I don't get it. I don't get that. That's the 10th cross into the box. Gibbs White. Dalot again, not close to his man. The ball goes out wide, crosses it in, header. I mean, what is... Fuck's sake! Yeah, 1-1. Anderson with a great ball out. Great ball out. Fucking Dalot, not close to his man again. Pass off. And Ahmad. I mean, look, Ahmad is not big enough. Great header. Great header. It's fucking Dalot again. Lamens couldn't really do too much about that, to be fair. I mean, he was going like, again, he's nearly got fingertips on that as well. Get Dalot off. We said it. Now, what have we got? Forest now have their tails up. Started off the season well there. Some concerns, but I trust the manager. His performances have been good. Not bad so far. But again, this is a big test. Again, crosses into the box. Fuck's sake! How can it be 2-1? For fuck's sake! Hammer and hours, get your knives out now. I mean, what horrendous. I mean, who's this now? It's fucking Delo again. Where is Delo? Where is Delo? Oh, Delo's standing there. Delo's fucking standing there, isn't he? So not only is he's fucking ball watching again. Delo's ball watching again. What is he doing? Get this idiot off. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. It's how can anybody say fucking Delo's playing really well today? He's just cost us 2 goals. Cost us 2 goals. Yet more crosses into the box. You know, when we were talking when we were talking about the game, and we were talking about this game, and we were talking about what Forest will do. Everything that we said on here that they would do, they are fucking doing. They are crossing the ball into the box. It is ridiculous. Amorim needs to change his system now. It is not working at all. Not Brett May, legend of the chat. Absolutely ridiculous. This team is falling to pieces now. Right, come on. Come on. Nico Williams. Go on, Burmo. Go on, Larmans. Right, Amorim does now need to take stock. Go on, Cunha. Everything we said before this game that Nottingham Forest do well, they've done it in this game. Crosses into the box, shots, volume of shots, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I said 3-2. Come on, guys. It's not over yet. Go on, Burmo. Come on, Bruno. We need to see a captain's performance as well. Come on, Shaw. Shut me up, Luke. Come on. Oh, Delo again. Please get him off. Go on, Cunha. Go on, Bruno. Nice ball to Bruno. Great ball to Ahmad. Great ball. Go on. Oh, Casemiro. Unlucky. Great ball. Great ball. That's better. That's better. Look, look. If according to many people, if according to these massive channels, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. These are the games that we need to win. How the hell we allowed 2 goals in less than 10 minutes? I think you find they scored 2 goals in about two minutes. He needs to settle this down now. It's just been a hard fought game today. We've just not looked at it today at all. Oh my God, Delo today. Come on, Burmo. It's just very, very reminiscent of City. Very, very reminiscent again of Fulham. That's a great ball. Oh. I think Šeško's been quite ineffective today. It's just we need to do something. I mean, you know, And this is why when people say to me, or when I've criticised people saying that now what you made of, damn, now what you made of. Exactly. Go on, go on. In Burma, oh, unlucky. Exactly. And this is, and Rick, and this is exactly it. What are they made of? What are they made of? And what bugs me slightly, what pisses me off slightly, is you've got these clickbait fucking merchants who now won't take any flack because they've been spouting shit all week about, because we won 3 games on the trot, that we're going to win the league, and they've been putting that around the fan base. And I've been saying that we're not there yet. We absolutely just need to take it one game at a time. Another cross into the box, another corner. Delo again. What is Amrin needs to change this. Another corner, another cross into the box. We're not stopping crosses into the box, as we've said, as this humble channel and this humble community has been saying for the last week or so. This is what Forest do: a volume of shots, attack, crosses into the box, and they're at home. This is what they do. So another corner to come in. There he is, world-class Luke Shaw. World-class Luke Shaw again. Come on, guys, get this out. Anderson to me looks like the real deal, by the way. Get this out. Come on, guys. Murillo with a header there. A nice free header, by the way. The performance today is that's good by Ahmad. They do, Dino. I think they smell all sorts. I think they smell shit. I think they smell all sorts of stuff. It's just long ball. At this point, it is just long ball. That's go on in Burma. It's just not going to work, is it? It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Most of I'd bring on Harry Maguire, but just bin the other channels all say not you, but just bin other channels all say want him out. What a joke! Look, I don't want him out. I don't want him out. This. Just because we're losing a game or because we lose a game, the same problems are there, and I'll be consistent in my approach. Amrin doesn't have his full team yet. This is not necessarily on the coach. You can't. Again, we'll probably we'll talk about this again. Amrin, I do think, has got some things wrong in this game. I do think he has. Imagine if Chris Woods was playing, there would be a couple in front by now. We're getting beat by long every time. One bad game and they all went out. Why like your channel? You spot on, mate. Look, an early lead by Forest. Step it up is true. Look, I can only. The one thing I don't do on here is clickbait. And that's the one thing this community doesn't buy, is it doesn't buy clickbait. And that is what we don't do. People want opinions to change. And that's not what we do on here. These kind of performances will still happen. Come on, the boys. Exactly. Come on. Another cross into the box. We're playing counter. Go on. Come on, Cunha. The difference today, and I can tell you exactly what it is, Mo, today. I don't necessarily think well, I think there is one position on the pitch that clearly is completely wrong. This just, it's gone flat. It's gone flat. Brian Neo, I disagree with you. I disagree completely. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruno Fernandes hitting the post. That literally just come out of nowhere. Jesus, Bruno hitting the post. That should be 2-2. Should be 2-2. I'm a United fan, but have to attack more on good possession. I agree with you, Abby. I agree with you. They are just spamming the crosses. The difference today for me so far, the difference for me today is desire, is intensity. Forest are first to every ball. Forest want to win this game. Forest are 18th in the league. They beat fucking Porto. Whatever I think or we all think of the Spanish league, you do not beat teams like that. The difference today is intensity. Lemens, fantastic. And sort of that. The difference today for me, in this teams is intensity. The difference is Porto. Who's got a card? Indoy. The difference for me today is intensity. Forest won it more. Wilcox has now been made to look like a bit of a prat as well, because he's talking about how they prepared for the game and like how they're ready. The intensity just isn't there. It looks flat again, and I don't know. JFTBL, we need to win. We do need to win. Look, do we need to win? No. It's nice to win. For consistency, I think Amorim needs to change this now. As the dealer said, in our country we have a lot of difficulty watching Premier League matches because we're not allowed to purchase them. Yeah, I mean, I do feel very, very fortunate that we do have the ability here to watch games, and I think sometimes we do take that for granted. Get Maguire and Maz on now, says Scott. I agree with you. Come on, Ahmad. Honestly, the intensity is ridiculous. It is just Forest want it so much more than us. Forest just want this so much more than us. It is just not even funny. It's just not even funny. I am so angry we are losing to Forest. I've made change like now they beat Liverpool. With the way the lads have played, I'll be happy with the draw. Mo, I agree with you. Fahad, yeah, draw at the moment would be a good result. Have you noticed any change in Casemiro in comparison to last year, Josh? I think he's in a system that suits him slightly better. I do. I also think he's a bit fitter. I just also think they're playing to his strengths a bit more as well. I don't think he's brilliant. He's not world class. He's not the best player in the Premier League, but he's the best that we've got. New manager bounce, possibly. Forest do still want it more than us, but it is Rick. It's that Forest. The difference today is intensity. The difference today is intensity. The difference today is that Forest are at home and they want it. Adua Khalid says, hi, I'm from Nigeria. Hello, hope you're doing extremely well today. Well done, Casemiro. Amorim I don't know what Amorim's doing. Amorim needs to change something now. He can't wait. I think we're being tested. What have we got, Rick? Agree with you, Rick. And here come Forest again, down that. It's easy work for him. Come on, Delay. Shesko in that graveyard shift today. I don't know if you have any issues. Okay, get one back ASAP and we can go and win this game. Another cross. Oh my God, I thought it was another goal. From a cross again, another cross. We are struggling today. On the crosses today, they are spamming crosses. How he didn't score that, I don't know. How Jesus did not score that, I don't know. I'm a community expert. I help people to build communities and also help. I monetize on Fiverr. All I'm going to say is that that's terrible. There's fucking nobody there. All I'm going to say is my channel's email is in the link to the channel. If you want to send me some stuff over there, then send me some stuff over there. I don't talk about all that stuff on live stream. So if you do want to do, if you want to send me something, then my email is in the channel description. So I'm not going to talk about it on stream. Come on, Ahmad. Come on, Brian Ahmad. That's nice. Oh, again, just desire. Just desire. Absolute desire. Desire. We need there is none. I was just giving the ball away again. I can see a third coming. I really can. And Hudson-Odoi should have. Again, when we're talking about when people are talking about, right, when people are talking about Casemiro having this amazing season, and I keep saying that Casemiro is okay, with this run through our fucking pivot, there is no pivot. So Dorgu is now coming on. Get Delo off. I'm actually in London currently. Look, as I've said to you already, if you want to contact me about any businessy stuff, then my email is in the chat. All I'm going to say is that I've never met anybody that has told me that they can do Google SEO and channel SEO as well as I can. I've never seen the impact. I've had two people in the past do SEO and all this stuff. Nah. Liverpool will win the league. Am I possibly? I don't think you're going to win the league, my friend. We're certainly not going to win the league. Rick says, join the party. Exactly. Get into the party. Let's join the party. Get into the party of flat, absolutely flat. 13 shots, 13 attempts on goal for Forest. 3 shots on target, 8 for us, and 3 shots on target. So does that mean you don't need my service? Probably not. No. No. Well, to bear in mind, I've got another channel with 350,000 subscribers. I think I'm doing all right. I haven't gotten any sales in fibre for the last 11 months. Well, without being rude, there's a reason we haven't got sales. You know, I don't know what it is that you do. There's a look. Just because you say you can do Google SEO and YouTube SEO and whatever else doesn't mean you can. I've seen and sat through many experts and many YouTubers. YouTube is really simple, right? It's really simple. People either like you or they don't, and if they don't, get it out. What is this referee doing? Simple as that, mate. Do you think Slot will get sacked if he loses the next 2 or 3 games? Possibly. We played rubbish. Alfie, agree, mate. I don't think we played well at all. What is this referee fucking doing, referee? Do you want to break his legs or what? This referee is. I can see a third. I can. This is not great. I'd rather look at bad trainees and SpongeBob. Hope you're having a good. I'd rather look at bad trainers than SpongeBob. Jess, I'm doing well. Get it out. I'd rather look at bad trainers than SpongeBob. Jess is in there again. Hello, Jess. The ref is awful. We need to make changes now. I agree. What happened? And this is what I keep saying about this team, right? This is what I keep saying about this stream, right? So this team is that the moment you start to trust them is when they let you down. And this is why I keep saying when people are talking about finishing 4th, finishing 5th, and again, I'm not putting people's opinions down. This is why I say we'll finish 8th or 10th, is because you cannot trust this team. You simply can't trust it. And again, this game, I said I felt that we would win this game. Going against what my actual head was telling me is that you can't trust these players. You can't trust these players. You know, even if we go on to win this game right now, we have not played well. Like, where is Mbermo's help? Like, there is no help. Go on, Yoro. Forest have been brilliant. Forest want this ball. I mean, Forest have been great. Dog Mutt Rat, I love soccer. Good for you. We need a new striker. Alfie, it doesn't matter about what striker we get, mate. It doesn't matter. Whilst we're in this dog, I'm blaming Amorim just as much as the plays today. Should have taken Delo way sooner. In fact, should have even have started him. Shesko needs to come off, bring on Xerxes and play Cunha up front. This doesn't change my opinion on the coach, by the way, at all. It doesn't. I do think he's made mistakes today. I do agree that why is fucking Delo getting into this side still? I don't know why these players are so flat today. I just don't know. Oh my God, they're just shooting now. We do need to go at him. I agree. We go on, Dorgu. Go on, Dorgu. Oh, Shesko. We do need something after that, and I don't know what it is. Forest are doing extremely well today. Unlucky. We've got about 16 minutes plus extra time, which I probably reckon is going to be about 20 minutes left. I think Amorim has got his team wrong today. I do. I think he's got his team wrong. Johnny Hill says it's simple to see that all Forest attacks were going down the low side in first half. So if I'm the coach, I see that and I take him off. Johnny, I agree with you. Anybody watches this show, or if you'd have watched this show when I did the preview, this beanbag is this beanbag is the winner today because it's absolutely kicking my ass. Fucking beanbag. Anyway, so if you watch the preview, what I basically said was this, right? Was that what Forest will do? Forest will tons of shots, be intense. They have high volume of shots. They don't score them all, but they have shots. They score from corners. Sean Dyche is the epitome of corners, right? Amorim has played the wrong team today, but today for me, this is about the intensity. They have no intensity. Amorim is not responsible for that. Amorim is not responsible for these players and their ethic and how they work. If you look at that Forest team today, to a fucking man, they have been all over this game. They're leaving everything out on that pitch today because they know that they have to win. Forest are absolutely left. Mazraoui is now finally on. They've left every. So he's leaving Luke Shaw on and taking off fucking Euro. Why is Luke Shaw still on the pitch? I don't get it. I don't get it. And this is what baffles me. It's what baffles me. It just baffles me. But it's so simple. And this is what I say about this team constantly, right? Constantly. IQ, intensity, playing for this club. And every time I trust these players, like this is what I always say, I temper my view on these players. I don't get carried away. I will constantly say that I am on this team. I still think we finished about 8th or 10th because I know what this team is. We finished 15th last season, and I keep saying the same thing. Until Amorim has his team, Amorim is making mistakes today, by the way. This is, again, he's not going to get away with it scot-free. But this is on the players again. This is on the intensity. If we get this intensity right today, then I think we're in it. I think we could nick a win. I think that we could get a draw. You know, we can still get a draw. I think we can still nick a draw. There is enough time left to get a draw. But do we deserve a draw? No. Forest to a man have been brilliant. Like they keep and again they keep spamming. They keep spamming. Well done, Dorgu. Dino says Forest have been the better team. I agree. Alfie says play Maguire up front. There's enough time to get a scrappy win. I think I'd focus more on getting a goal first. They didn't even allow us to buy the broadcast rights from SpongeBob for our country. I mean, look, down in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob watches it all of the time. So, you know, our New Zealand soccer team may flog you. Probably would do, mate. Absolutely don't disagree with you. Anything's possible, but can't see it. We need. Let's focus on the goal. Very, very, very flat. Very, very flat. Reminiscent of Fulham. We do need a goal. Very, very reminiscent of. Shocking. Oh, come on. It just reminds me of like it just reminds me of the Burnley game, Fulham game. Or like pale as in white, is that you're English, I think. I am Welsh, actually. So pace, tempo, determination, crossing, nothing flashy, just set up to win by Jordan Dutch. And that's exactly it. Dino, mate, that is exactly it. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing fancy. It is pass the ball to feet. It is get the ball, cross the ball, win the ball back. That is what they're doing. I missed the first half. Was it a corner? Yes, it was a corner. Yeah. At school when lose, I get bullied. Alfie, and this is it, mate. Right, Alfie. This is why it bugs me when bigger channels say that we're going to win the league, because, and this is what annoys me, Alfie, is for kids like you, where bigger channels basically say that we're going to win the league. It gives you confidence, and we're nowhere near. I'm fucking behind, aren't I? I'm behind, aren't I? I am behind, aren't I? Get in there! Oh, come on! I love Ahmad. Fucking love Ahmad. Love him so much. By the way, I said 3-2, by the way. I said 3-2. Get in there! I love Ahmad. I've been saying it all season, Ahmad has been my player of the season so far. Now, can we go on and win it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Right, now this is where now we absolutely have to make it count. Now they're going to put Hamilk. Oh, I know. And again, if you guys watch my stream, I've been praising that kid. I absolutely think he's fantastic. I absolutely think he's such an amazing kid. Come on. Doggy should have scored there. It's unlucky. Come on. Come on, lads. Dorgu is. I actually think Dorgu has made the difference. Come on, Dorgu. Recovery. Get back. Recovery. Get back. Recovery. Corner again. Come on. I said 3-2. Come on. Amrin, not saviour. He has made poor decisions today. Now they're going to put Harry Maguire up front, and number one striker is the new Messi. We've got to get this corner out. We've got to get this out. We've got to. Got to get this out. We've got to get this out. 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 Come on. Go on, Maz. And this is why you play Mazraoui from the bloody beginning. Fucking delay. Oh, come on. Get this out. Get it out. Get it out. Come on. Good header. Go on, Brian. Follow it out. Go on, Maz. Another corner. Why we so throw at the back? Dino, because we've got Luke Shaw, and you know, I think it's historic as well. I do. Well, we collapse. We do collapse. What's the space when Martinez comes back? I really hope so. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Oh, come on. We can sneak this. Come on. We can sneak a scrappy win. Scrappy win. We can sneak a scrappy win. We can do. Go on, Brian. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Cunha. Oh, Ahmad again. How we're looking, Liam? I think we're looking better. I think we are looking better. Vulnerable on crosses still. Forest look like we won it 2-2. I think it's gonna go anyway. It basically is pinball. No, it is. It is. It is. Fucking Dallo should not get anywhere near this game again. Oh, Shesko's just had no service today at all. Go on, Dorgu. Dorgu, much better than fucking Dallo. Really, you must be on 20-second drag. I think I am, mate. I think I am on a bit of a drag. About to go into injury time. Have a guess. Yeah, but you say Fergie time, but the majority of games now have about 10 minutes of extra time every single game now. So, yeah, I am on a drag. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh. Anderson is just, again, just losing the ball out there. Forest. Anderson should have scored this. Yeah. There's corner. Oh, come on. Come on. Can you imagine bringing him on to the rescue again? Forest, they're just desire of Forest. They're just desire is crazy. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Is no. It is, Dino. No, it is. It is the absolute the graveyard shift. It really is. It really is. It really is a graveyard shift. It's just I want to win. I want a 3-2, but I would take a point. Take a point every day of the week. Come on. Just want this game to end right now. Come on, boys. Come on. Just one chance. Just one chance. Come on. Just one chance. I'm only doing a live on this one tonight, my friend. No. And again, look, no. A point is a point, right? You know, we're not going to win every game, but I'd rather get points rather than 0 points. This is a difficult game. We weren't at our best today. Very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing today. Very, very disappointing. Come on. Not long left now. Going into the last two minutes of the game. We need a last minute winner, just some sort of shot, just some sort of anything, just some sort of anything. That's all we need. Come on. Some sort of anything. Come on. Some sort of anything. Some terrible ball. Some sort of anything. Good save. Off the line. Off the line. Off the line from Dorgu. Oh, that was it. That was it. Off the line. Off the line. Sorry, Ahmad. Off the line. Great technique by Ahmad. Kept that down. Off the line. Oh. Off the line. Nah. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Just one ball forward. That's all it takes. Come on. One more tack. 40 seconds. One more tack. One more tack. Nah. One more tack. Nah, dumb. No. Terrible. Seconds left. Sean Dyche got to be happy with that. In fact, if I was him, I'd be annoyed. I'd be well annoyed. And that's it, guys. That's it. 2-2. 2-2. What score you think tomorrow against Spurs? I think that I don't know right now. I'm not going to have an opinion on that game right now because this game's just finished. And yeah, so Liam says not the worst. Give me your opinions in. I'll go to the chat. End of poll. So 69. I should have put a win, lose, or draw in there really as well. Bowie says we need to bounce back. Look, I do take some positives from that game. I mean, for me, the probably the biggest positive from the game is that we didn't lose. We didn't lose. We could have lost. We absolutely could have lost that game. We didn't lose the game. So we didn't lose it. So I think we're focusing on winning games, which I like because we're setting standards, right? We're setting standards now. We've gone away to a team that were at it. Forest, don't feel sad. Forest were absolutely at it. Okay, Forest give absolutely everything. I'll go through it. I'll do a match reaction show in about 15 minutes. Which it doesn't feel like a loss. Exactly that. So it does feel like a win. Where are we in the table at the moment? I'll give a little. I'll have a little look. Where are we? We are currently standings. We are currently. Well, Arsenal are smashing. So we're currently 5th, 17 points. You know, we could go. You know, we're already 8 behind Arsenal. You know, can you refer me to one of your friends? Look, friends. Like, I don't have people that do that. Like, I don't have people that do that sort of stuff. It's only me. So you know. Look, we're in touch and distance of the top 4. You know, we're currently 5th. You know, Sunderland win. If look, we're there or thereabouts. So as much as I don't like it, I'm not celebrating a draw. By the way, I'm not going to do that because I think that's weak sauce. I'm celebrating this draw because it would have felt like a loss. We didn't deserve to win today. We didn't deserve to draw today, in my opinion. I don't think we created enough clear-cut opportunities. I don't think that we did. We look very, very flustered. But I will do a match reaction. So I am going to go, but I will be back in about 20 minutes. I will put up another show. I've got the show ready to go. So I'll be back in about 20 minutes. And we can all talk about it then. If Ferguson could hear this mighty, you know, take a draw against Forest. Spurs are next. We've got to find a way to grind out these matches, says Rick. I agree. Sell the low right now. I agree. I didn't say that. Just need to remain positive. We need Martinez back. So, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and go sort some stuff out. And then I'll be back on in about 20 minutes or so for the match reaction. And we can get in now and we can talk about that now. So get in your opinions. Get ready for your opinions. And we won't hold back. I'm going for it. So, guys, thank you for being with me on the stream. 2-2, not the best result in the world, not the worst. I thought, basically, compared to what could have happened or what would have happened in the past, we would have capitulated. I don't think we did, and I thought we were okay. I'm going to go. I'll be back in about 20 minutes, and then we can talk about the match from there. So get in your opinions, and we'll talk about it in about 15, 20 minutes. So thank you once again. Have a good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon. If you can't join me in about 20 minutes, and I'll see you there very, very soon. Take care, and I'll see you in a second.